Psalm 40. For the music director, a psalm of David. I relied completely on the Lord, and he turned toward me and heard my cry for help. He lifted me out of the watery pit, out of the slimy mud. He placed my feet on a rock and gave me secure footing. He gave me reason to sing a new song, praising our God. May many see what God has done, so that they might swear allegiance to him and trust in the Lord. How blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord and does not seek help from the proud or from liars. O Lord, my God, you have accomplished many things. You have done amazing things and carried out your purposes for us. No one can thwart you. I want to declare your deeds and talk about them, but they are too numerous to recount. Receiving sacrifices and offerings are not your primary concern. You make that quite clear to me. You do not ask for burnt offerings and sin offerings. Then I say, look, I come. What is written in the scroll pertains to me. I want to do what pleases you, my God. Your law dominates my thoughts. I have told the great assembly about your justice. Look, I spare no words. O Lord, you know this is true. I have not failed to tell about your justice. I spoke about your reliability and deliverance. I have not neglected to tell the great assembly about your loyal love and faithfulness. O Lord, you do not withhold your compassion from me. May your loyal love and faithfulness continually protect me. For innumerable dangers surround me. My sins overtake me, so I am unable to see. They outnumber the hairs on my head, so my strength fails me. Please be willing, O Lord, to rescue me. Lord, hurry and help me. May those who are trying to snatch away my life be totally embarrassed and ashamed. May those who want to harm me be turned back and ashamed. May those who say to me, aha, aha, be humiliated and disgraced. May all of those who seek you be happy and rejoice in you. May those who love to experience your deliverance say continually, may the Lord be praised. I am oppressed and needy. May the Lord pay attention to me. You are my helper and my deliverer. Oh my God, do not delay. All right, so another psalm here. I completely rely on the Lord, and he turned toward me, and he heard my cry for help. Anyway, so another one for the music director. So if it's for the music director, this is intended for corporate worship in some way. So at some occasion, this is what we are going to be singing. I don't know enough to know if they are, which festival they might line up with, those kinds of things. You don't remember the reference, but now I am the reference of the aha, aha. All right. But anyway, what I was getting at is in one of the festivals, I relied completely, this might fit. I relied completely on the Lord. He turned away from me. He heard my cry for help. So in some ways, this is where the people of Israel are before the Exodus. They are relying on God for help. They're crying out for God for help. He's the only one that can do anything. He lifted me out of the slimy mud. He lifted me out of the watery pit. He put my feet on the rock on the secure footing. So, insecure footing to secure footing. That's the imagery here. Miry, muck, watery pit, slimy mud, a bad place to be. He gave me reason to sing a new song, praising our God. May many see what God has done so that they might swear allegiance to him and trust in him. So why has God, in fact, heard our plea? Because this is how other people are going to trust in him and turn to him, because we're going to praise him. So it could fit the occasion of Passover. It may not be a Passover song. I'm just saying I could see it fitting there. I could see this as corporate worship. We were all in distress, all of this, but we're singing it in the first person. I was. So, because we do that sometimes with songs too. How blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, who does not seek help from the proud or from liars. So this is not quite the occasion there. Those falling away toward a lie. Okay. Well, Pharaoh would be the one who lied continually, who would not deliver, who kept saying he would, but then he wouldn't, and he certainly was proud. So, yeah, don't trust in people who can't deliver. Trust in God. Oh, Lord my God, you have accomplished many things. You have done amazing things and carried out your purposes for us. No one can thwart you. So again, this feels like, it does sound like this could be a psalm referencing an imagery of, you did amazing things, all of the plagues. No one could thwart you. Pharaoh could not. I want to declare your deeds and talk about them, but they are too numerous to recount. I love this. I want to talk about what God has done for me, but there's too many things. Like, this is one of those things why I continuously encourage people to, and this is why I love people get on the podcast, is to talk about, what have you seen God do? Talk about the many things that are too numerous to count, where you have seen God show up. Receiving sacrifices and offering are not your primary concern. You made that quite clear to me. You do not ask for burnt sacrifices and sin offerings. Here in the Psalms, we have this. So we don't have to wait until the end of the Old Testament with the prophets and them saying, hey, you don't delight in sacrifices. The psalmist is already telling us right away. God's delight is not in the sacrifice. He's not looking for the thing. It is the motivation for the thing. It is the praise of joy that is coming from a realization of what God has done. That's the joy that he's looking for, not the actual thing being sacrificed. I'll give you an example of this that might make some sense to you. I haven't done this, but I have several friends who have told me that they do this when it's anniversary. They go to the store and they both spend an hour reading through cards, finding the card with the thoughts that they want to share with their spouse. They then exchange cards, read the cards, and then they put them back on the shelf. So the point is not the card itself. The point is the time and energy to find a card that expresses the thought itself, so they can express it and share the thought of love and appreciation for each other. And then they put the cards back and they go home, because the card wasn't the point. The expression of appreciation and love was the point. The card wasn't the point. Yeah, tomorrow I actually have a couple of friends that do this. Like, I've heard about it in different places. I've never done this with my wife. I figure actually most of the time I would rather say my own words than let a card do it. But I like the sentiment that has with it. So God has made that quite clear. Then I say, look, I come. What is written in the scroll pertains to me. I want to do what pleases you, my God. Your law dominates my thought. So after appreciation comes, and I love this. So this is grace in some ways, followed by gratitude. And out of gratitude, praise comes. And out of gratitude comes changed lifestyle. So how do I change lifestyle? I now go to and find in God's words the instructions on how to walk, how my way of life should be, how to live a righteous life, how to love God, and how to love my neighbor. I want to do what pleases God. How am I going to find it? I'm going to go in the scroll. The scroll pertains to me, and I want my thoughts to be dominated by how do I love God and how do I love my neighbor. So it is out of first knowing what God has done for you, then having gratitude for what God has done for you, then living a life out of gratitude for what he has done. I love this. This is just hidden here in the Psalms, and we sometimes just go, yeah, that's nice poetry, but what does it mean for me? Well, here's what it could mean for you. I have told the great assembly about your justice. Look, I spare no words. Oh, Lord, you know this is true. So, God, I keep bragging you up. I keep telling people what you have done. The great assembly. Let me see what the footnote is on that. It just says the Great Assembly is also mentioned. Yes. Okay. So Great Assembly in some regards might be, again, the occasion for one of the festivals. That would make sense for it to be one of those times. I have not failed to tell about your justice. I spoke about your reliability and deliverance. I have not neglected to tell the great assembly about your loyal love, your Hesed love, and faithfulness. I have not hidden your loyal love and reliability. I like faithfulness better. O Lord, you do not withhold your compassion from me. May your loyal love and faithfulness continually protect me, for innumerable dangers surround me. So we're now going back to, I tell everybody the assembly is together. I'm praising you. Again, it sounds like it could be one of the three festivals. I think there's some alignment that could happen with Passover, but it doesn't have to be. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what the referent is. I'm just seeing a possibility of it. For innumerable dangers surround me. My sins overtake me, so I am unable to see. They outnumber the hairs on my head. My strength fails me. So even though I want to do this, I'm returning back to the reality of my life and the situation it is. So we have the thing I'm striving for in the middle. We have the situation beforehand. We're returning to it afterwards. The ideal is in the middle, the thing he's striving for. But the reality is my strength fails. I'm overwhelmed. I've done wrong. Please be willing, O Lord, to rescue me. O Lord, hurry and help me. May those who are trying to snatch away my life be totally embarrassed and ashamed. May those who want to harm me be turned back and ashamed. May those who say to me, be humiliated and disgraced. So all the wrong that has fallen upon him, the thing that he has done, the life and the situation that he's in, he's turning it all over to God. He hasn't escaped the reality of it, but he has come to the realization of the wrong. He's trying to right the wrong, and he's still in the situation, and he's asking God to deliver. May those who seek to make you happy and rejoice, all those who seek to happy and rejoice in you, may those who love to experience your deliverance say continually. So I've already demonstrated I'm among those. I want to continue, but I want all of those who have received your deliverance say, may the Lord be praised. I am oppressed and needy. May the Lord pay attention to me. You are my helper and my deliverer. Oh God, do not delay. So he is in a situation. He is crying to God. He wants everyone who has been delivered to say, may the Lord be praised. I'm in a situation, God, if you can get me out of it, you know what I'm going to do? Say, the Lord may be praised. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Aha! Aha! May the Lord be praised. All the oppressed, all the needy, we need your deliverance, oh God.